Second season, there is a lot of talk about mental health. Why do you think that it's still scary nowadays?
Well, I mean, it's an issue that doesn't matter what time it's something that I've experienced my own sort of mental health issue. So, it's something that I feel is actually, it's not talked about a lot, but it's an important issue. It's something that, especially nowadays with social media and all sorts of new technologies, for me, I think it would have been, if I had been around as a child nowadays with all the social media, I would have had really struggled with it, I think.
Yeah. In one scene, Wednesday says, better to have no readers than to compromises. Do you face the cinema like Wednesday faces the publisher?
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, the reason I got involved with this series is because I really share her view of things. When I read the first scripts, I go, well, this is exactly the way I feel about school, family, psychiatry, society, normal people, whatever, So for me, that's why I wanted to do this, because I really felt I really share her point of view.
What actress was Lady Gaga? Is she perfect for Tim Burton's world?
Well, no, she's a real artist, so it's she's I like Wednesday. I can relate to her and her work and things. So for me, it's very inspiring to work with somebody like that.
After saving Nevermore Academy, Wednesday becomes a celebrity, but she rejects fame. Many people would do anything to achieve fame nowadays because of social, as the concept of fame change.
Well, I think Wednesday, I think she's just such a strong person that she kind of rejects a lot of things, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I love the character, you know what I mean? She's just always remains true to herself, even though it can be detrimental to herself, She's sometimes her own worst enemy that way. But she's got that sort of strength, which is something that I admire.
And which is your relationship with fame?
Yeah, well, I'm not, I like to remain in the shadows as much as possible.
What scares you?
What people might consider normal thing. I mean, I remember my worst nightmares were like thinking about having to go to school, or, meeting some of my relatives and family, going to a family event, those kind of things. So sort of what most people might consider normal things were the things that scared me most.